Welcome to series Raji's Cuisine. Today we will be doing mung bean dumplings with tomato raita. So basically this is another dish that Raji says that we would have had several times, and it's something that she grew up with, childhood recipe. And mung beans, most of us have it in the house, and basically it's again soaking the moon beans and then making dumplings out of it. And this, you can actually make the moon bean dough and the tomato raita ahead of time and keep it during the day, and it is a perfect afternoon snack. It can be served as an hors d'oeuvre or an appetizer, or if you want to make this like a meal, then you'd have to add another carb to this. But what Raji suggests is that you can eat this with the tomato raita on top of it. So it's interesting how Raji has taken these simple basic recipes that we have grown up with and made them so popular. And even just the other day I made potato gratin and with onions and basically garlic and saffron. It has an amazing taste to it. So what I'm noticing is every recipe with a small ajwain that she's added in the pockets of spring vegetables in one of her recipes that I've done before. She's only used ajwain in it and some salt, and it's interesting how the taste of these vegetables, the taste of all of these recipes are so unique, very tasty and finger licking good. So it's interesting how we have taken all our basic recipes and added our own twist to it and added so much of spices to it. But going back to basics has taught me that just explore each and every spice that you have in your pantry, be it ajwain, be it saffron, be it garlic. So let's look at the ingredients needed for our moong bean dumplings with tomato raita. I hope you're all enjoying making my recipes. I'm learning from Raji's book, so please comment and let me know how your experience has been, and let me know if you have any questions. So let's look at the ingredients needed for moong bean dumplings with tomato raita. Ingredients for moong bean dumplings with tomato raita. Moong dal 1 cup soaked in almost 2 cups of water for 4 hours. Curry leaves nicely chopped. So roll 6 leaves at a time and then cut them like ½ inch thick. So 1 tablespoon of curry leaves chopped. 1/3 cup of buttermilk. 1/3 cup of yogurt. 1 small tomato de-seeded and juices taken out, so nicely chopped into ½ inch pieces. 2 tablespoons of chopped onion. Cumin powder 1/8 spoon. Jalapeno roughly minced, it's like 1/4 tablespoon, and fresh cayenne pepper, roughly around 1 tablespoon, and peanut oil 3 cups for frying the dumplings. Salt to taste. Whisk buttermilk and yogurt and add it to the tomatoes. It's nicely whisked. Now we are going to add this to the tomatoes. Now add it to the tomatoes, nicely mix it. Add onions, jalapeno, minced jalapeno, salt to taste, and the curry leaves. Nicely mix it up. Cover the raita and refrigerate it till we are ready to use. Drain the mung beans. Keep the water so that we can use it for blending it. And I'm going to put it in the blender so we can add a little water that we have used to soak. And I'm going to blend this into a puree, adding the water so that we get a nice puree of moong dal. We should be getting a thick puree, and then we are going to add salt and the cumin seed powder and cayenne pepper to this mixture. Our moong puree is nice and thick, and in the same bowl I'm going to add cayenne pepper, salt, and crushed cumin. Mix it. I'm going to add a little bit of curry leaves, let's say 4 curry leaves. Now our batter is ready to be fried in the oil. Heat oil in a deep frying dish so that we can start frying the dumplings. So we're going to spoon the dumplings once the oil is heated. If you have a oil heat measurement tool, it should be heated to 375 degrees. I put a small dumpling to see if it comes up, and then that's how I'm measuring the temperature. I'm going to start spooning in the mixture slowly. Just add enough not to crowd the pan. For 3 minutes, take a slotted spoon and you can spoon them off after 3 minutes. So turn them around so it's fried on both sides. Almost done. They're nicely browning on both sides. And it's almost 3 minutes. So we can take them off and then put it on a plate. Take in a plate, tissue paper on it so that we can put our drained out dumplings. Continue till all of the batter is fried. Deep fry it for 3 minutes again. We are almost done. The dumplings are frying. I've added more. Almost done. Our moong dumplings with tomato raita is ready to be served. I have the dumplings here, nicely plated, and with the raita in the center. So it's a dipping sauce. Enjoy.